quick one because it looks like something has happened while I was grinding for things. Oh, it's a curvaceous woman.
Nani?
We're talking about banana hammocks. And we're getting a phone call suddenly. Oh, this guy. Haruka? Yep. Settle the fee. Alright. Maybe we'll do that at some point. Alright then. Alright. It's sorry, Shadow Hog. Welcome to Yakuza Kiwami. Shadow Hog's here and you were complaining about your terrible air conditioner and I apologize for that. But listen. Yeah.
Yes.
No, I was just gonna say, if you want, we do have Yakuza Kiwami. That might make you feel better, at least.
Yeah, I mean, that is why I stopped playing Shadowbringers when that just came out, like, today, so...
Oh, wow.
Don't want you play it.
We call it. I feel bad in a way that I'm keeping you from Shadowbringers, though. Did
Don't
I?
worry about it. It's not going anywhere.
That's fair. What is Shadowbringers, anyway? I mean, I know it's Final Fantasy XIV, but...
Yes, it's the third expansion to the very popular MMO Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. Created by Square Enix. Released in 2015, I think? Except for Shadowbringers that came out, like, literally today. June 27th, 28th, 2019.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm just kicking Sasai a lot here. Yeah.
He probably had it coming.
I agree. Alright. Schmarson's gonna hang in the hang zone, but please don't pick me. You got it, Schmarson. I'm bringing Schmarson right in. Don't tell him. Alright. Let's see if Pronto has this fabled other menu that other people are saying.
Well, I think it's technically still day. It's more like evening.
The lunch menu. Hey, yeah, there we go. Oh. Oh, I can only order one thing at a time? F you.
Well, from the drink menu, yes.
Eggplant and bacon marinara? Ugh. Oh, okay. Vodka spaghetti with shrimp. This is all so weird. Maybe not the 3 cheese carrots.
I mean, it's probably no less weird than, say, Chinese or Japanese food through an American lens. Like, as in, like, the stores you would find in America, not, like, actual Chinese or Japanese.
Right. Alright, I had some blood orange juice. Because they only let me have one drink at a time, even if it's not alcoholic, you know? Which is... Alright, so thank you,
Yeah,
lady.
I remember that from Zero, I think.
Yep. Coffee. Yeah, I remember... Well, the thing is that I feel like with Zero... Well, with Zero, I wasn't trying to just get everything on the completion list for no good reason, so I probably didn't notice as much, you know?
I mean, you're getting everything for the trophy.
Yeah, exactly.
You did it for the trophy.
The what? Wait, how does that go? Was that it? I did it all for the trophy. Anyway, let's see here. I like to think though that Kiryu is just paying, takes a drink, drinks it, pays for it, like and then just doesn't leave, and there's no one else online, and then the employee is like, "Can I help you with something?" It's like, "Now I'll take a milk," and then just keeps doing these transactions over and over and over again.
I mean, he keeps paying, so who is she to say no?
Exactly right. Sana Tukai's here. How about alright. Sana Tukai, do you want to be in this call or not? There we go. Completed pronto. Too bad, you're in it.
Maybe their mic is off too.
Possibly. There we go.
Looks like they're muted on Discord from what I can see.
Alright then, I'll move them right out. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, loser. That was mean. Okay. Now that we completed Pronto, I should probably go to the thingamabob. Tanatukai, you want in or you want in? Saying oh crap.
Yeah, I mean, it was a little mean, let's be honest.
Oh, of course. Well, there we go. There, now you're in.
Oops.
You're here. Welcome.
Yeah.
Hey, how are you?
Not too bad. I'm moving soon on the 7th of July.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
I'd ask where
Oh,
to.
nice
That's probably
surprise.
more information than you need to tell us.
Yeah, you don't have to tell us where you're moving to unless it's like a very general vicinity that we could never ever figure out or anything. But is it the Batcave?
Sadly no.
That's
But
a shame.
it's still in Montreal, actually.
Oh, nice.
And I'm actually moving near my parents' place, which is quite nice.
What do you say we fight bug girls?
I say we should go fight Bug Girls.
All right.
Hmm.
Mezuki?
Or rather, we should watch Bug Girls fight.
Right.
Oh boy.
I want a new opponent, not Tomohiro. Here.
You know what? I actually have never seen this.
A girl. Okay, so we're gonna fight a girl in Mezuki. Battle Mr. Here. I haven't been able to win once.
I actually don't know what that is.
The Mezu King is a girl. Is a game. Yeah. Battle Bug Beauties is what it's called. How do
Wait,
you feel?
Is this the replacement of wrestling?
It is, yeah.
I feel like.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh boy. And
Also, a parody of an arcade game Sega owns called Mushi King.
Mushi King?
Yeah, I don't know anything about it aside from the fact that it is the game that Yakuza is parodying.
Also, apparently, like 5-year-olds are playing this. What?
Yep.
Apparently.
Yeah. Well, it's honestly a pretty innocent game. Well, the art style. Let's go with this giraffe stag beetle. All right, now I'm going with the highest number, more or less. I don't really know if I care because it is rock paper scissors, you know.
They're wearing clothes,
Yeah.
Okay.
technically.
I mean, they're bugs, so technically. All right.
That too.
Yeah.
All right.
So it still has the same rock paper scissors mechanic and all that.
Yes. Speaking of which, what do you feel like, rock paper or scissors?
Scissors.
All right. I'm the stag beetle. All right.
All right.
And we are up against. I guess a grasshopper. Oh, a
okay.
cicada.
Oh.
Oh, so you only get to fight her every 7 years or so.
I wonder if Kiryu thinks it's weird that these are all the women from catfighting in the 80s. Or if he even, like, recognizes that these are all the same women.
I'm pretty sure he recognized all this.
Alright, you said scissors?
I mean, they're going to have some sort of pattern. I don't know what the pattern for all the fighters is, just that the
Alright.
first one was always rough.
I'm pretty sure his finger's still like
Alright, she picked
scarred from smashing in the last game.
She picked rock. This, so we lost.
It took out half your health.
Alright, this time she picked paper. Oh, so did I. Good rock. I have an idea. She, I think, is just cycling, like, between rock and paper, possibly. Let's go with scissors.
Possible.
No, just rock again.
Wait, how does that work? So you get to see the opponent's
Nah, that's just your, like, the strongest attack, kind of, you know?
okay.
Oh, I lost.
That's a bit weird.
It
actually.
is.
I just love that the crowd are just normal bugs.
Yep. Normal ass bugs.
Hell yeah.
What did she did? Rock, paper, rock, rock, I think? Oh, she has a tell. Keep an eye on her mannerisms during your next battle. What? How do you can look at the person?
I don't think you can look at the person, so must be the character.
I guess so.
Or maybe like the icons that flash in the corner.
Unless you can actually look from outside of the like the arcade thing and look at the person like doing what they're doing.
Yeah.
You turn your head left, and suddenly the little girl's in your bedroom with you.
See now.
No.
Yeah, let's not. We're not gonna go there. All right, let's go with giraffe, stag, beetle again. I'm gonna keep the same things, I guess. All right, let's do this. All right, let's look for a tell. Okay, we're everybody looking for a tell.
Okay.
What's
So,
the
I wonder
tell?
what the tell.
I wonder if it was that exclamation point over the rock. Nope, it definitely was not.
Okay.
There's a big exclamation point over. Yeah, she picked rock that time. So at least I hit her with giant swing. Her being a cicada. Yeah, wait, look, now there's just a big exclamation point over rock. Oh, it didn't work
It
though.
was there the last 2 times.
Oh. Yeah, she got me by picking scissor.
So I can't see your tell just yet.
Me neither. I wonder if she waits for me. That worked. I'm still winning, but I can't figure out what the tell is.
Yeah, maybe it's just focus. I don't know. I know games sometimes does that. It's like, oh, you should look at, and then it's not really anything.
It seems like she waits for me and has the counter, but if I don't move, yeah, eventually it's just like, hey, I'm picking rock because it's my strongest move. Sorry.
I'm tempted to look this up just to find out.
Please do. I'm curious.
Unless she is actually staring at what you're pressing.
If I name thing, when you decide to select a certain skill, I could tell what it was right away. If you say so. Oh, when you were about to play finish time, you chose your hand quickly.
Okay.
I don't know at all. Still.
So I don't need anything else then.
そうだね。
Okay, Kiryu. What do you
Say
say?
so.
いや、
Should we battle again or do something different?
It's up to you. Roll to your oyster.
It's true.
Hello.
Are you beating children at video games right now?
Hey, it's Doc. Hey, and I got 100,000 experience points now. I am, and I completed 20 Substories. Wow. I beat a child, but I'm not really sure how I was intended to beat the child.
Well, I think it just showed you exactly how you were intended to beat the child. Right there
No,
at the end.
they talked about it abstractly, but, I didn't understand. Listen,
It
There's
says
another-
one thing, but
there's another sub-story that's going to get finished right now. Okay, because what happened was they were supposed to hire Kiryu to be in a banana hammock, okay?
いや、
what?
Right.
In a banana bar, but unfortunately we paid $100 to interview at a job, which was my bad, honestly. I didn't think that was not a good idea. Oh, but look at that. This guy gave us the money back. We were refunded it. And we got a stamina spark.
Oh,
Aw.
nice.
Oh, I guess this is because I did well in the interview. Well, can't do much if the bar's gone.
Well,
Oh.
at least you get to see that money back. That's not too bad.
Yeah.
It is very surprising this turned out to not be a scam at all.
What an odd...
Yeah, because I never heard of such a thing where you have to pay to get an interview.
Especially at,
I'm-
like...
I actually can speak from experience here. I recall just as I got out of college, I was being poached by a talent agency that basically wanted me to pay them to find me a job.
Hmm.
And that set off a red flag, so I started looking into the place, and apparently they basically taught you to lie on your resume so you can get a job that you were no way qualified for, and if you tried to call them out on it, they'll have ferried you out to like California, and then you're basically stuck in California, and they'll try to throw you out on the street and then sue you for, I guess, slander or something, and then demand that you pay them even more. And yeah, I basically gave them. They called me back saying, "Hey, we decided after your phone interview we're totally interested in you." And it's like, yeah, I'm not going to call you back.
Well, I'm just gonna tell you from the little I know about working and jobs and things like that. You should never have to pay anybody to get a job or anything that's totally like. I work with recruiters sometimes, and typically they'll get a cut from the company if they place like an employee successfully. You know, which is how that's supposed to work. So don't ever pay anybody to get you a job. It's a scam. That's the slow beef difference.
Yeah, I'm just grateful I didn't wind up wherever the hell they would have put me. If I actually had some qualifications for whatever they would have put me into.
Hey, I'm grateful too. Now, where can I buy sake?
Only I'd have employment.
Listen, I'm going to buy something from a clown, and then I'm gonna go buy sake, or go to Serena and advance the story. One of those. Which, I gotta say, the story in Kiwami is very odd, I'm finding. It's like, you just do things. They just sort of happen.
Was the very first Yakuza game, its writing was kind of weird. Like that.
You know, hey. I mean, listen, I'm not complaining, per se. I don't think
Listen, every time that I go out on the town, and I'm talking with some friends about it, and I have to split up, I always tell them, I gotta go buy something from a clown. So, that's gonna be the rest of my night, alright?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, look, here, I'm buying something from a clown. I'm buying a dragon shirt from a clown. And
see, that's a perfect thing to do, yeah.
And when I'm paying in life experience that I've had.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
A clown won't take anything else.
Right. He's like,
I don't mean like just a person dressed up like a clown. I mean a real clown.
Yeah, no, he's like, I want your experiences playing shogi. You know?
And then once you've given them up, you don't have those experiences anymore. You gave them to the clown.
Right, it almost seems like it's like a monkey paw kind of situation, but just not really, you know?
I'm imagining something like Langoliers except with clowns instead of weird meatballs with teeth.
Well, it's like, you know, I guess like in another context that would be something terrible. It's like, I want your memory of your children or something like that, and it's like, I'm trading that for a dragon shirt, are you sure? You know,
but in this case, it's instead of that, it's like, oh yeah, no, I want like the feeling of the 200th person that you punched with a specific martial arts style.
Yeah, and then like, what do you get for it? You get to run a little longer. Like, it's not even like a good trade, really, you know, like.
By the way, it's the M store.
The what store?
You wanted sake? It's at the M store.
Alright, so here's the deal. I'm talking to Date, aka World's Worst Dad. We're figuring out what to do about Haruka, I guess, even though I wouldn't trust his advice, personally.
Felt like I could hear the voice acting.
なんで連れて行ってくれないの？私、お母さんに会いたいの。
Uh-oh.
ここに遊びに来たんじゃないの。おい、はるか。このペンダントでしょ。このペンダントがみんな欲しいんでしょ。私なんてどうだっていいんでしょ。おじさんだってきっと100億円欲しいから私と。
Oh shit!
Holy crap.
Kiryu. Sorry! Kiryu! I mean, alright, granted, it was a pretty light one, but still. Jeez. I mean,
and then he slaps this guy.
Yeah, maybe that's just how Kiryu knows after jail, is slapping.
Everybody comes out of jail with a handprint in their face.
Good thing you didn't have your heat meter charged, Kiryu. Find her. Oh,
With
boy.
level 3, he just does like a suplex on her. Slam her into the table. And then he's just kind of brushed off and go, sorry.
Date. Oh, Date's helping me? Well, that sucks.
Yeah, it's just 2 shitty dads on town.
Alright, I'm gonna fight some guys and let them. Does anybody have anything they want to plug while we're here?
Sort of. I just recently put out a Doom mod, sort of, the other day, like Wednesday night.
Oh, wow.
I called it Fork in the Road. It's sort of like Outrun, except with Doom levels. So, like, every level has an exit and a secret exit, and normal exit takes you one way, secret exit takes you another.
Did you say like Outrun?
I said it was like Outrun, yes.
The driving game?
Yes, the driving game. More in the pathing system than the driving.
Whoa. Holy crap!
Jeez.
Ah! Good friggin' combo, Date!
Hell yeah.
Well, he is a cop. Obviously,
That's
they
right.
teach
Cops
everyone
are-
how to suplex on the Japanese police
That
force.
was not a suplex.
Okay, I'm
That
sorry,
was
I do
not
not
at
know my
all
wrestling.
suplex. That
I
was
do not know
more
my
of a
wrestling.
power bomb or
Powerbomb.
something like it. Yeah.
Powerbomb with a follow-up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Powerbomb with a curb stomp where you're just stuck there. Oh man.
Powerbomb,
Yeah.
and I'll just step on your face while we are here.
Can we do it again?
I don't know. Let's find out together.
Oh, man.
Man, Date's just holding this guy while I'm beating the shit out. Oh, it's just one guy. Wow.
That's weird considering like 3 of them following you.
Well, 3 of them were part of the squad there, and they follow this guy. And then they realize they'd be fucking with a dude, you know, the size of Kiryu, and also another cop. And it's like, actually, no, we're good. So then only the head guy ended up getting in the fight. That's normal. That makes sense.
Kiryu, aren't we supposed to, like, look for Haruka? Nah, I got a drink. I need to have every drink at every bar, Date. So why don't you just fuck right off?
He's got like 10 years of woes to drink off.
Mm-hmm. But he's almost done, interestingly. Just 2 more drinks, and then Kiryu's done drinking what?
I
So
mean,
we're drinking because we're trying to get the what do you call it?
Like, finish every restaurant
Completion
achievement.
points.
Oh, okay.
Right, we have to... Apparently... Shibuku Street... Well, still... We have to find Haruka for... I mean, I guess reasons that are good, but...
and there's your M store for the sake.
M store is right. Oh, the M store, yeah, that's right. We can buy sake. Alright, we're halfway through the defeat 200 enemies in dragon mode. And that'll be the final defeat 200 enemies in a mode completion point. And I'm just gonna break a mountain bike over this guy. I also gotta get back to Sekiro at some point. I gotta defeat that ape. Alright, so... What was I
actually
doing?
forgot about that game. Holy.
It's been a very crowded 2019.
It has been.
That is true.
Judgment's out. Don't tell me about it. But I hear it looks good.
Judgment. Oh, that game. Yeah.
Yep, there's Saki. I will buy it for another
And, like,
sub.
let's see, we started with the year with Kingdom Hearts 3, Resident Evil 2, Baba Is You. We got Cadence of Hyrule now.
Baba Is You. I still
Super
haven't
Mario Maker 2 just came out. Shadowbringers just came out for Final Fantasy 14. Devil May Cry 5, according to Dragon Batman, which is true. You were playing that too.
Mm-hmm.
Judgment.
Bloodstain.
Bloodstained.
Crash Team Racing just came out like last week, I think.
And I mean, and just think, this is the last year for video games ever. New Sam
Yeah.
show.
Yeah,
There's no more video games after this year. It's wild. Crazy how it's gonna happen.
Yeah, nothing announced for 2020 at all. Nothing.
Date, grab another guy once I get heat meter. Like now, do it. Date, you gonna do it? Date, come on, Date, I believe in you. There.
There is nothing announced for 2020. We are very clear.
Well,
Well, it's not that there's nothing announced for it, it's just that video games as an industry are going to just vanish.
Oh!
We're gonna pay the entire video game industry to a clown, and then it's just gone.
And we have to pay him life experience.
What will the clown give us in exchange?
I would know this for a fact. So.
Young girl. You just saw her. Aoki. Game Center.
どんな感じだ
Wow, so lonely, walking with her head down. Alright, let's go in the Game Center and find out. What do you call it? The hell is that? No, that wasn't a sound clip. That was the, that was an alert.
The actual for real clown horn that I own right next to me, yes.
Yeah.
I'd ask why you own that, but the better question is why wouldn't
That'd be
I
a
own
stupid goddamn question,
Yeah,
yes.
that would be really embarrassing to ask, honestly.
it? No, I mean, like, the better question is why don't I own one?
Oh no. Guy who's really drunk.
Why
then.
ask questions at all? You can only ask me a question if you're willing to give me also, you know, a life experience.
I wonder what I could exchange these platinum trophies for. What would you take for these platinum trophies that I got of video games?
Oh, they're worth very little. Would you like a peanut?
No.
That's not for all. That's for like each one. You could get like an entire thing of peanuts for all of these trophies. No, I'm not saying just for the individual platinums. I mean for all of these trophies. You know, across all of them. You could get like a full planter's case there. You know, for like the 8 ounces? 8 ounces of peanuts?
Is the
Shelled already.
Is the Yakuza 0 trophy worth more than, say, the God of War trophy? Because that, I mean, there is variety there. I learned how to play Mahjong for that trophy. That's actually not a terrible trophy.
Well, okay, see, here's the thing, though. You're giving me just the experience of getting these trophies. You're not giving me the experience of learning how to play Mahjong, which was way more valuable.
Well, there's also that experience of playing, like, Neo with them.
Neo
There
was
was that,
fun,
right?
though. Yeah. I mean, that was fun.
Oh yeah, that's another 2019 game, isn't it?
Neo 2?
As far as we know, yeah, it's like late 2019.
Okay, pending any delays.
Listen, I know we're supposed to find this little girl, and everybody is all worried, but there we go. We are going to...
It's calls to drink.
Absolutely.
いらっしゃいませ
And we'll order Sky Vodka. And then we'll perform stock bashing on Chevron to bankrupt the company.
ありがとうございます
There we go. Anyway.
Smart.
Thank you. Let's see. Of course they just have Sky Vodka. Why wouldn't they have Sky Vodka? It's Camarocho. Oh, and wait, there's a Nouveau Rich guy. God damn it.
Yeah, there is product placement inside Yakuza. In fact, if you look inside the shopping marts, the magazine racks have Famitsu.
Also, here's another one. One of their shopping marts is literally just the Don Quixote, which is a real life, like, you know, convenience slash, just everything store. Cause they kind of sell a bunch of, you know, everything.
I hear they actually have locations in Hawaii.
That's not surprising.
You know, one of my, like, 1,000 ideas that I'll never actually do anything with was, I think a Yakuza game set at the Jersey Shore, like, on the boardwalk would be really fun and cool. But, that's just me.
So weird thing about that is basically any other city in any other fucking, you know, country, except for, like, in, say, Chinese or Indian cities,
Yeah,
they'd be much less dense. Just kind of in general.
it's true.
Like there'd be way more walking in any given one of them. It's why in every single game that's set in an American city, you always get a car. Always. Because you have to be able to get around it.
That's very true. You call it? Isn't that just Max Payne? No, there's plenty of stuff to eat and do, and carnival games and barkers and drink
and gigantic beaches.
Yeah,
just like all the way down.
And there used to be a big drug problem too, so you had a lot of crime there. And then MTV made the TV show called The Jersey Shore, and the town got a lot of money, and then a hurricane destroyed it.
Oh.
Yeah. Believe me. Well, it didn't destroy it, but...
Either way.
Either way.
Sorry.
Well, I didn't live there. It's, you know... No. Oh, I can't do...
Sorry to the entire state of Jersey, I guess?
Part of it.
Or at least the shore that got hammered by a hurricane.
Yeah, I mean, who are you apologizing to?
So
it's more expressing condolences than apologizing.
So what happened was, I'm talking about Seaside Heights, New Jersey, specifically. They got hit pretty hard with the hurricane, but not like awful. And they had this whole campaign like called Restore the Shore that Chris Christie started and all this. And then what happened was they got a bunch of money, things got better, and then the next year there was an electrical fire that destroyed part of the boardwalk because they didn't like fully fix everything after the hurricane. And or maybe somebody committed arson to collect insurance money, but that's kind of one of those like Jersey stereotype like kind of stories, you know. That probably doesn't have any.
Theories?
Yeah, exactly. Or I watched The Sopranos, and those people were from New Jersey, therefore, you know. Which again, I have like my own like annoyance with the Sopranos and you know all that, but I digress. Did I complete Bantam? I think I did, actually.
I think you just did, yeah.
Pretty common. Going down.
I've never seen an episode of Jersey Shore or The Sopranos. That's good to hear. If you don't. Well, actually, that's not true. Sopranos season 1 was pretty. Seasons 1 and 2 were fine. Then after that, don't bother. But.
Yeah, I was thinking of getting into that series, but then hold myself back.
Seasons 1 and 2 of The Sopranos are totally fine. It's really good, quote unquote, television. I guess I don't know why I said quote unquote there, but whatever. It's good television, it's well written, all that stuff. I think the head writer kind of got full of himself, and then it kind of just goes downhill, in my opinion.
Would you say that? From end of season 2, is it a good end point or?
Yeah, I mean it doesn't like end any better like with the real ending, you know. Which like, I'm threatening this guy. I don't want to bring him something to drink. Sorry. There we go. Man in a suit took her away. Park somewhere. Well, there's a million parks about. Alright, yeah, in fact, there's 2 parks, I guess.
I wonder if the second option is just cracking a bottle over his head with the existing bottle that you're drinking out of.
It's funny, I could have sworn this part happened later in the story.
Beats me. I thought. I mean, I don't know if this part counts because it's like the pink thing is, you know what I mean? Like the little like, hey, here's plot or here's where the next thing is, you know, but I guess not.
And looking it up, no, the part I'm thinking of is in fact later.
Alright, here's the deal. Let's look at adventure mode. I gotta see what else do I have to do to get this stupid list from 61.98% even higher. And it looks like the next thing I have to do, wow, I've done a lot, is 10 more taxis and, god damn it, 100 kilometers on foot?
You'll get there eventually. I mean, you're already halfway there. And you've got like half the game to go still.
Alright, spend money, take taxis. So.
And run everywhere.
Run everywhere. Yeah. Well, I have to take 10 taxis and then run everywhere is the trick.
Actually, do you still get tired in this game for sprinting?
Not anymore. I traded some memories with a clown, so I don't get tired. That seems like a good trade.
That one is actually a really
Yeah,
good
that is
trade.
a good
Honestly,
trade.
if I could trade in some memories to make it so I never get tired while running, oh hell yeah, I'd do that. You kidding?
Yeah, that's a really good one, actually.
Like, I would give up various, recipes in my mind for that. You think
for
about
sure.
that, you know?
Yeah.
You could win so many races with that.
I might have a cousin or something whose memories I'd give up. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
same.
Like, yeah, just
How
like...
about just take the entirety of my memory of my elementary school years? Just fucking go for it. I don't care.
They're not letting me pocket race until I go to this park. That's a travesty. Doesn't look like Haruka's here. God damn it. Trade the one good thing about high school. Yeah, okay. I mean, you could do that.
I mean, if you did that, that means you get to just consider high school to be purely a bad thing in hindsight, and like that would just, that'd be cathartic in its own way.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, I wasn't a big high school fan.
Well, I don't know. You probably still remember all the bad things. You only gave away the memories of the good things.
Fair.
The good thing.
College, on the other hand, that's a big one.
I think I skipped like a full half of an entire year of high school over the course of high school.
Huh.
I only passed because I'm an absolute weasel.
What if you don't get it?
Like, no joke, I was not going to graduate high school, but then I snuck in some last minute credits.
Oh, nice.
Damn.
I got caught cheating on a final in high school.
Dip.
But they, I don't even know why. It was the stupidest thing in hindsight. It was because I heard there was like a thing you could fill up on the Scantron to set the test to your score, But what I did was, I did it because I was taking the test like at a different time than everyone else. So I wouldn't have screwed everyone else over. But, I did that. But then, of course, foolishly, the teacher was like, yeah, that's great, but like obviously I knew that that's what you were doing because it's like it indicates, hey, you're setting this as the key thing, So it was foolish of me, but
I wish I could say my high school years were that eventful. I was basically just a really good student until like senior year when I got senioritis something hard.
why would this guy take his call like right by a flaming oil can? I wouldn't. Oh.
Technically speaking, only half of my senior year was actually a senior year. I was actually a junior for the first half of it. So I was a junior for an entire year and a half.
Whoa. Oh, they're gonna leave us in here.
I'm a classic instance of tests extremely well, will refuse to do homework.
I was one of those guys.
I hated homework.
This
Oh
makes,
boy.
but Stardust, everybody was so nice to us in here.
Well, I mean, it's not necessarily Yuya and the other guys who calling shots.
Fair.
I cannot believe I forgot the name of the guy who's not Yuya.
Oh, I thought they were gonna shoot Date. I've started to like Date, even though I feel like I shouldn't.
No,
He is
I
a
mean,
cop,
He's
but
a
he's
terrible,
supposed to be a good cop.
he's a terrible father, but he's a good person.
He's getting there. He's learning how to be a slightly better father. I think like this is just like bad dads maybe learning to be good.
Kazuki, that was the guy's name. Okay.
But I just beat you all mercilessly.
ストップ。そこで止まってください。ペンダントをこちらに投げてください。はるか、すまない。
No, Kiryu, don't give these mobsters this pendant. Worth money I don't... Whoa, what the... Date? What are you doing? Ooh. Oh, he knows that they're gonna shoot her anyway, I guess. He's suplexing her! That's a suplex, by the way, Shadow Hug.
Um,
伊達さん無事かいやはるかがくそ浅井が腕を打たれた
You know, I was going to make a
okay,
joke, but
he's
I
dead.
can't think of any other wrestling moves, so...
DDT,
I'm
Boston
really bad at
Crab.
Haruka and Rana.
The only joke is my wrestling knowledge.
Haruka. Oh, God.
So did you give up any wrestling knowledge to a clown to get something or something?
I
That would make
must
sense.
have, but I don't know what I've gotten from it.
Can I tell you a memory of wrestling of mine? It's the exact
Sure.
time when I was a kid and I knew wrestling was fake. Well, quote unquote fake. Which was when, I forget, I think it might have been Ultimate Warrior, but someone was electrified with a cattle prod during a wrestling match. And they like dubbed in like this like sound when they were shocking him with the cattle. Well, that was Goldberg. Someone said. This is a painful fight. There's guys with guns, and I hate gun guys in Yakuza. Anyway,
Yeah, they're not great.
Anyway, so that was like, because my brother was always like, come on, he was like 13 years older than I was, so he's like, wrestling's fake, come on. I'm like, no, it's not. Like, you know, Hulk bleeds, you know, because they do the bleeder thing, which fooled me when I was younger, which, you know, but then, yeah. Microphone, hello. You know what?
Now that's a good move.
Microphone?
Yeah. You can screech into it and make everyone real mad.
That's not this
Or
game.
you can use Kiryu's actually pretty good singing skills.
So, Kiryu's Dreamland?
Oh, yeah, no, that's a way to do it, yeah.
Well, I gotta beat up Mysterious Man before Mysterious Man shoots me. We call it.
With Mysterious Man over there and Mysterious Man over there, it should be hard to get to Mysterious Man to destroy him before Mysterious Man also shoots you. Because he's hiding behind Mysterious Man and Mysterious Man.
Wow, this is an annoying fight because just like I expected, yeah, it seems like you have to be careful of a guy just shooting you off screen.
Okay, there's like 5 of them with guns with silencers on, but then there's the one guy who doesn't have a silencer on his gun.
Oh man, he didn't
So what
bring
the
his
fuck?
he didn't bring a silencer to work, and he's really hoping nobody notices.
Well, I noticed.
Yeah, well that's what's gonna happen.
So, I will guarantee that the manager's gonna notice, buddy.
I'm
Mysterious Manager will notice.
Mysterious Manager. Mysterious Man. Well, that's the thing, and he's hoping Mysterious Manager won't notice. He can just come in the next day and bring the silencer. But during his review, Mysterious Manager is gonna tell him like, listen, the day Kiryu came in and threw us the pendant, I noticed it.
Vice Mysterious Manager just flat out reported you to me about it too. Like there was no escaping it.
Yeah. Is there really no heat move associated with this?
I mean, maybe there is, just not under dragon mode or something? I don't know. Let's find out.
Let's throw him here. Get this thing. There it is. Oh, it's just a regular, old... Oh wow, actually it's kind of like the baseball bat move, but with a microphone stand.
Yeah, GamePax isn't saying anything specific for the microphone stand, so that doesn't surprise me.
It's kind of a shame in a way. But... This guy's annoying. Speaking of manager reviews, well, I should probably tell that funny anecdote after the next cutscene. It's a good anecdote, though, I think.
I mean, was your manager mysterious?
It wasn't. It was this guy I knew. His name was Mysterious Manford, actually. I figured if I was gonna change his name for anonymity's sake, I might as well make it a joke. I don't know why I explained it either, but I did. Hey, watch out. Mysterious Man, you're pissing me off, and I want to beat you in dragon mode so I get the credit toward that completion point. You know what, let's fuck it, it's one guy.
Yeah, that rubber banding in AI, huh?
Yeah, this is...
Oh.
There we go. Hey. Mysterious Man.
And he's just a generic Mysterious Man, like the rest of them.
I mean, at least he's not healing.
Whoa, I got experience from that.
Wait, other people he... Oh, you mean, Kiwami
moves, yeah.
This fight actually made me forget about that.
極道じゃねえな。
You're not Yakuza. How do you know about the pendant?
知ってる。おい、答えろ。俺たちは
He gets shot now. Yep. They never shoot the guy, like, who's getting the information. Ever.
はるか、大丈夫か？
I mean, he did just kicked all their asses, even though they tried shooting him like 500 times. So bullets clearly don't work.
I feel like, yeah, like Kiryu's like spider sense didn't go off as long as you're not aiming the gun at like him, maybe.
However, Kiryu does have plot armor, so gotta.
Yeah, Lao Gui is the only one who got a shot in on him.
謝らなきゃいけないことがあるんだ。
Two, if I recall
ちゃんと
correctly.
聞いてくれるか。
I'm sorry I slapped you in the bar.
水木、
Oh.
お前のお母さんな。もう死んでいたんだ。すまない。俺は助けることができなかった。
Aw.
ごめん。ごめんな。はるか。
Wow. He's taking it harder than she is.
Yeah, this is a scene I remember quite a bit from my playthrough. For like 6 years old, she's almost impossibly mature.
How old is she? 6?
6, 8?
Eight.
Okay,
He's
I
eight.
thought it was 6.
このバッジがついていた。俺はこの線から
Still very young.
Yeah.
頼む。
Got over your mom real quick, huh?
こんな騒動に巻き込んじまって。
何言ってんすか。そんなことを言わないでください。
そうですよ。
What are their names? Yuya and
Kazuki.
Kazuki.
何もできませんでした。すみません
I'm。starting to like them too. I'm starting to like the people in Yakuza, Kiwami. I have a
They're a
bad,
likable cast.
I have a bad
Oh,
feeling.
Joe-chan
I
が
was
噂の
about to
子
say I
か。
have a bad feeling about the florist now.
嫌われちまった。
Well, actually, that's not true.
なあ、
I'll
この子を
tell
し
you
ば
why
ら
in a minute.
くかくまってほしいんだが。
わかったよ。でもあんたに頼まれ事するのも妙な気分だな。
ああ、俺もだ。
Hanamoda.
ここを好きに使うといい。まあ外見はちょいとあれだが。
花屋、オンに切る。
I understand Date is just gonna be hanging out in this place with the girl.
ここならヤクザも警察も攻めては来ねえ。安心していいぜ。
I mean, she gets a CRT television, so it's better than you probably would expect from her shack.
明日は
My
西木を
daughter
向かう
keeps
から
asking for a TV in her
今日
room.
はもう休め。
Also, that's not a bad bed. What?
そうさせ
Yeah,
ても
it's
らう
not。that bad. Let's see here. Look at those shoes. They're like so fucking shiny.
伊達
Jeez.
さん。須藤。
Everyone in this game's very well manicured too. I have to give them all credit.
四課の伊達さんが何か。そうだな。邪魔したな。10年前のあなたは私にとって目標だった。的確な捜査、周到な計画、そして事件への執着心。どれをとっても刑事として一流だった。それが今、あなたの行動が理解できません。何が言いたい？私はあなたとあなたの協力者を監視しています。これは忠告ですよ、先輩。須藤、お前に真実は捕まえられしない。
What did he mean by that? You're a loose cannon, Date. Exactly. Alright, hideout exhaust scene. It's okay, game.
I noticed that this game for cinematography, like they like to pan where the shoe is, and there's a really good amount of like detail for like certain characters.
傷は
Like
大丈夫だ。
Majima one's is crazy. Like it has like this metal kind of
伊達さんも
rim to it.
弾がかすっただけだから大丈夫って言って
I
た
just always find that like a weird detail. Like they want you to know like what's gonna be stomping on like enemies.
I think I have
This
fun
one-
with this kid. But I would all right, here's my issue. I would never take a goddamn kid to Kamurocho.
Oh jeez. Yeah. Not
Oh, you
the
know what?
best idea.
You know what? I can get rid of this sobriety hood.
Unless there's anywhere else you need to drink, yeah. That's probably a good idea.
Wait, what is this one? This one increases my experience. Its stats are simply astounding. Is this a better experience gaining thing, the dragon shirt? I guess it is.
I could check. I don't know if it's going to say anything, but I'll check. That is gear. Okay.
I won't be checking. They've got that.
Hold on, Komaki. Oh, damn it, Komaki.
Yeah, I mean, I know exactly why you're being stymied here. I'm not going to spoil why specifically, just you can't do it till next chapter.
Got it. Well, I thought there was like a button to hold her hand or some shit.
I think that might just automatically happen if she's right next to you, or that might be Kiwami 2 I'm thinking of.
Well, the thing is, there's a completion point thing around that.
Oh, okay.
持ってるわけないじゃない。ひまわりにいたんだから。
Maybe it comes up later.
伊達さんが最近はガキでも持ってるなんて言ってたが、さすがにみんながみんなっていうわけじゃないんだな。
So that would mean Kiwami.
I'm not seeing any completion points about that myself.
Oh, you know what? I'm being foolish. Let me just spend this, and that's boosting attack damage. Done. Now I need like, oh my god, 85 experience points for anything in here. Holy Christmas.
So the 3 styles that we have in 0 and Kiwami 1. Oh wait, this is actually this game. Actually, both of them have 4. Never mind. For the first 2 games, that came out in Japan, actually, it came out here too, right?
Yeah, both. Yeah, the first 2 PS2 Yakuza came out here too.
Oh yeah, it was an English dub. I remember that.
Only for the first game. The second game didn't have a dub.
Lottery ticket seller?
Do they still have
right,
a
this
system
part.
for that? Or
No,
is it completely
no.
different?
Here's just for starters, something I watched Digital Foundry video told me. That did not come out right. The first Yakuza on PS2 had fixed camera. Like, completely fixed camera, and there were loading times between, like, streets. Or, at the very least, there were loading times between random battles.
I'm taking a kid to, well, I mean, I guess the lottery ticket's not a huge deal. Wait, I'm gonna show this kid me beating people up?
I think she's seen it by this point anyway.
I mean, alright, but, you know, it's like still not a thing you want to make a habit of. I mean, I guess it's not Kiryu's fault per se.
We communicate with our fists. Just going at random people. That was a good talk.
Like, Kiryu, she got slapped by you, her mom died, and now it's like, why don't you take her out to have fun? It's like, come on, kid, we're going beating.
And then gambling.
And then gambling. I mean, it's the lottery. Come on, kid, we gotta run 100 kilometers total. We gotta trade more memories to the clown. I think if you were at a genie and you asked the genie, like, hey, I never want to be able, like, I would never have to, like, want to have to stop running. You know, that's like, I never want to, like, get tired when I run. The genie would be like, that's, like, the best wish I've ever heard. Kiryu's kind of a genius that way.
I mean, as long as it doesn't wind up like the movie Speed or something, except for the running, I think you're okay. Because genies can be a bit jerkish.
Yeah. Oh, no, they can't. Oh, I've seen those clips of Wishmaster. Which, by the way, if anyone hasn't, that's a really good thing to Google. Wishmaster is, I think, I want to say, maybe not John Carpenter or Wes Craven. I thought it was at some point. But, like, it's about a killer genie. And he has, like, this, he's, like, the king of, like, douchebags, too. Like, he talks kind of like this. And, like, whatever your wish is, master. Like, shit like that, you know? But he, like, takes your wishes like really literally and violently, you know?
According to the poster on IMDb, it's Wes Craven, but the director was Robert Kurtzman.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah.
So it's sort of like a Steven Spielberg presents situation with Wes Craven.
Yeah, that's right, Doc Destructor. He basically entraps everybody into killing themselves, you know. So like, it's not. It's like, yeah. I think like generally speaking, genies, unless it's like fairy tale Arabian Night kind of genies, are pretty much like bad news. That was my understanding of it. When Doc comes back, though, I want to ask about that because Doc knows about
I'm here still, actually.
Genies.
Yeah.
Shitheads, right? Or is that a thing movies just say?
Okay. It's complicated. All right.
All right.
So, because genies, as a concept, are from the area in the Middle East, roughly. That's a both pre-Islamic tradition, and a good chunk of it kind of stems on whether. Okay, so genies and ifrits and marids and humans are all basically kind of the same thing, but slightly different, is the idea. They all have free will, which makes them different from angels. Which means that they can all be fuckers or not, depending.
Gotcha.
Which means that genies are not necessarily fuckers. Granted, here's the thing. If it's a wish-granting genie, and you're taking advantage of their abilities, basically, in their servitude, and like putting them into servitude, can you fucking blame them for not hating you?
Yeah. That's true.
But if you wait, hold on here. I'll take this coin locker. So we took the girl to an underground gambling ring?
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow, Kiryu.
Haruka's been here before. She's a high roller.
All right, that's fair. I mean, I'm not being like, oh, Kiryu, you're there. It's just more like one of those like I'm kind of disappointed. I'm mildly disappointed, Kiryu. He grew up here himself. He thinks it's normal.
お客さん、子連れかい？
社会勉強さ。迷惑か？
別に。ただ、ここには子供料金なんてありません。
What the hell is this? Yeah, I'm assuming it's like CeeLo or something, but.
入ります。
I think this was in Zero.
CeeLo's in Zero.
I mean, this is cho-han, to be clear.
Oh, cho-han, excuse me.
威勢のいい子だ。
Alright. I got the gambling tags.
入ります。
Tetsu. Dog breath cameos, eh? It'll be even, huh? Alright.
So you trust your intuition?
Yeah, sure.
How much do you trust your intuition? Let's see a numeric value.
That's as high as I can get in. You guys even.
Good call.
There we go. I'm ready. Let's do it again. What do you say, Haruka?
Just staring right into Kiryu with like.
I wish they would like let me go higher than 200 even, but whatever.
Hey Kiryu, how come whenever you enter these things, you don't give yourself like a pithy nickname like everyone else does here?
I wonder what his name would be.
Judgment Kazi.
Yeah.
Maybe he gave up his gambling name to the clown.
Oh shoot.
For the ability to win fights.
That.
I also feel like at some point Haruka's got to be wrong. Or I don't know. I mean, this game seems like it would do the funny sort of thing of like, what'd you think? Like, you know, like this girl who's like a psychic or something. Kiryu, come on. Yeah. Does cho-han mean even odd? Like literally?
Maybe. I have no idea.
What was Majima's name when he goes into games like this?
Go-Chan?
Oh, God, yeah.
Goromi.
Only if he's in drag.
Is she saying like Korewa Han? Like this, like as for this Han, which I guess would mean even in this
Yeah,
scenario.
okay. I'm on Wikipedia, and Cho is even, Han is odd.
Even or odds. Sure.
What is the girl cheating? Because I would think that if she got it 5 in a row.
That would be extraordinarily lucky to get that many in a row, yeah.
1 in 32. I feel like this had to be. I think like she had to get it right for plot. Like he really went in the back and he was like, "I want you to keep an eye on this because this girl is like totally cheating." This guy brought a little girl in, kind of threatened me that we were playing and stuff.
Hey, buddy. Don't worry about it. I get it. Going to the bathroom like that all the time. I totally understand.
I heard you the first time. No, I feel like this time it's not gonna be.
Yeah.
I'm only gonna do one. Yeah, because Dragon Batman's like, did he just get a stacked die?
Good call.
She would have been right, which is technically 1 in 64. Well, no, alright, that's not true, I guess, but... Ooh.
When you try to hustle the person, it just solely backfires.
Listen, only I'm allowed to cheat with my psychic little girl. Oh, get the...
What the fuck? Excuse me? Okay.
That is way more complicated than it needs to be.
Yeah.
You know that weighted dice are, like, really reliable, right?
Yeah. This is just...
I am genuinely curious if that's exactly how it worked in the first game, too. Just a die with weird rods coming out of it.
God, I wasn't expecting that, and...
So here's the part that I'm having trouble with, right? Because, like, we have to come back here and play cho-han in order to get, like, a completion point. But, like, how would that ever work?
Like, now that you've kind of exposed it as a place that's cheating.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. New management pops up and takes over. And new mysterious management pops up and takes over. And they're way more trustworthy.
That reminds me that the restaurant that I really like is currently getting new management, and they're changing it from like a sports bar to some sort of African bar.
Hold on. I have to answer a question from chat, okay?
Okay.
Somebody asked, how did I get so many stamina and sparks? So, the casino, it turns out, you can't get money out of the casino tickets or whatever the hell you buy, you know? But you can trade it in for items, and the big item is stamina and sparks, which I'm like, well, of course I'm gonna, like, get anything out of this. It's gonna be the max, you know, heat and health item.
I mean, of course you can't gamble for money. It's illegal in Japan.
Right. Right.
God forbid a guy who was in the Yakuza do anything illegal.
I mean, you know, you can get gambling tags. I wonder, like, you know, I wonder if that actually would work. Like, if that, like, cop from the first game comes in here. By the way, I am loving the fact that we all took off our shoes and, like, they respected that.
I mean, probably not. There is reason, like... Pachinko has to argue it's a game of skill.
That's actually a detail that I wouldn't think.
I'm not a big fan of Dragon right now. I know it gets better, you know, but
I mean, it's not. It definitely is not maxed out yet. No.
I'm only doing it at this point just because, you know, 200 more people, might as well, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think I used Beast Mode at this point, but I will remind you, I was playing on easies. Also, you're only like 3 people left, so breaking out Beast Mode now would not work.
No, Rush Mode is still the best by far, though. Alright, hold on. I gotta beat up Iwazaki and Dealer Tetsu.
So, training Rush Mode in this game, is it a lot better than Zero?
Infinitely.
You don't have to dodge people for like a whole minute straight in Kiwami.
Beast Mode, they unfortunately nerfed the hell out of, and like every move is much slower, so everybody hits you. And Rush Mode is now the opposite, where you are so fast that you just dodge everything. Oh dear.
And your punches don't even do like less damage than you get in Brawler, for instance.
Mm-hmm. Oh. There we go. Oh, I love this guy.
どう知らぬこととはいえ、お詫びの言葉もございます。この落とし前はきっちりつけさせていただきますので。そんな。この後始末、
I'm willing to accept anything after that nano machine dice.
もちろん、ただでとは申しません。
Oops. Oh, shoot.
俺たちも帰るとこだ。あとはあんたに任せるさ。
ご理解いただきありがとうございます。今後ともごひいきに。
This Drifter with his high-tech loaded die. Let's see though, at least if that counted toward the cho-han stuff.
That guy does have a nice hat, though.
Oh, we got a phone call. You gonna pick? Oh, I have to pick that up, Dad. Bring Haruka to Purgatory. Alright, we're going somewhere else really illegal that I shouldn't take a kid.
Also, the way how Haruka just holds up the dice and just like goes like, yeah, they were cheating, but then like not really freaked out by it is even more disturbing.
Yeah.
Looks like
Haruka's seen some shit at this point.
Yeah, she has.
Haruka has traded her ability to feel happiness to a clown in exchange for incredible competence for an 8-year-old.
Wow, diamond plate. I'm gonna go get money. And then I'm gonna take a cab.
Stairs, shoots, knives.
You damn chicken. Damn right. I'm with a kid. We don't have to. We don't have to actually do this, everybody. All right, so let's see here. Sorry. All right, I'd like to sell. What do I want to sell? Here, hold on a sec. Sell a diamond plate and a marble sphere. Yeah, that sounds good. Oh wow, and the stamina sparks are worth 50k each, also. So you know, technically, that is a good way of getting
your money back.
Yeah. And hey Tallman, you should absolutely 110% pick up Yakuza 0 in the sale. Really, really wonderful game.
I wonder how Kiwami 2 is on PC, because that one actually runs at like 30 frames per second on PS4, even Pro.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
But that's not the case on PC. It was stated as much in the advertisement for it, so I guess it's 60 frames per second there. Or 144 if your monitor supports it. Or higher, I don't know.
I remember when Kiwami 2 first came out for PC, and oh boy, like, as you're running through the street, it was just not loading the next block. and you can enter buildings before they can even like load, and you can even get trapped in buildings because they would, like, let's say if you had a quest to enter the place there, but the door is closed, the door wouldn't even spawn, and you can enter right through it. But if you go do that, the door might spawn, and you're just trapped inside.
So this is Kiwami 2?
That was Kiwami 2 when it first came out for PC.
I see. I mean, it does sound like it, because neither Zero or Kiwami 1 had like the free roaming buildings actually built into the free roaming overworld. There's always a loading screen, so...
Did I dream it, or did Sega make an announcement that they were kind of like, yeah, we were considering PC like first party, like a first party platform that we're going to be developing?
You're
It's
not
specifically for the
dreaming.
Yakuza series. They are considering the PC to be it's a multi-platform series from now on, is what they're saying,
I see.
and it will
Yeah,
always be on
that.
PC from here on out.
You were not dreaming that. That is what they said. Yes.
Gotcha.
And because of that, it will likely also be the case that for most of them, the localization efforts on them will likely happen sooner, and not take ages for them to come out abroad from here on out.
Oh,
Case in point, the turnaround for Judgment wasn't too bad.
I saw a bit of that. That was really good.
Yay.
Granted, the turnaround on Judgment had its own problems, which are separate from that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
It's another story.
Oh, 7 more people. Well, no, more than that, really. 30 attack victims around town. Coliseum tournaments.
How many people did you need to talk to total?
300. I did that one already. From Kamaki. Substories. Majima everywhere. Mini games. Oh, the mini games. Woo!
Oh, that's a lot to do.
What do I have to do here?
There will be a post game.
Wait, it doesn't show everything yet? No, okay, yeah, that makes sense actually.
Alright. I think I'm gonna call it though.
Alright.
For the night.
Alright. I can
Thanks.
get back to Shadowbringers or whatever.
Thanks for joining me, everybody.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Of course.
Yeah.